Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to show you how to find all 24 collectibles here in the Arid Flats and Jedi Survivor. So without further ado, let's jump into it. So we are going to be starting from the Anchorite Base meditation point. This is going to be on the southern side of the Arid Flats. We're going to knock out the collectibles back this way and we'll work our way all the way down to the other side. So starting from this meditation point, the first thing we want to do is turn around and go behind this crashed ship here. And if you go back around this corner behind these rocks, we're going to have our first collectible. You can see right back over here in the corner, we're going to be able to walk up to this, interact, and we'll get our first one. Now, after you pick this one up, we want to jump over this wall here. So I would recommend getting on this rock and standing a little bit out from the wall so that you don't bump into it. And if you hit your double jump right, you'll be able to climb up on the ledge. We're going to run right over here, and you guys are going to see at the top, we're going to have a chest. So we'll come right over here and you're going to be able to pick up your second collectible. Now, after you open that chest, if you come right back down here and jump down, you guys are going to see that we have some rocks on the ground. We can use force lift, and that's going to lift open a treasure. Now, you'll have this big monster down here to take out, but you can pick up your treasure and we can bounce out of here. Now, the best way to get out of here is just to come over here and wall run. So if you run against this wall, we can get back up to the top. And we're going to go right back up here to where we originally got this chest. So we'll jump right over here on this ledge. And just work your way around the back. And once you come over here, you'll be able to double jump and dodge and make it to this ledge. And right here in front of the grapple, we're going to be able to pick up a scroll. Now, after you pick up that scroll, we're going to take this little air grapple here and we're just going to jump across to this rock. You guys can see right here on this trooper's body, we're going to be able to pick up our next collectible. Now, after you pick this one up, we're going to jump back to the grapple and we're going to go over here to the right. So we'll jump all the way over here back toward the meditation point. And we're just going to work our way around. We want to go back to where that ship is. So if we come jump up on this rock here, you'll be able to see the ship. We can jump right over here. And we're going to go across the ship. So you can double jump and dash. You'll be able to make it. We're going to go up to the next level here. And if we work our way right around this corner, we're going to have an archway that goes into the mountain. There's going to be a scavenger droid in here. So we're going to want to be quick about this. You guys can see him just hanging out. What we're going to do is run, dive, and we can catch him. But if he runs away, he's probably not going to bury himself into the ground. You can take him out. And once you take him out, you can get your treasure. Now, obviously, I had to chase him out of the archway. But once you're done taking him out, wherever it is, just work your way through the archway. And we're going to jump down a couple of ledges here. You can come over here. We're going to jump down to this next ledge. And right here in front of me is going to be a chest, which is going to be your next collectible. Now, after you open up this chest, we're going to turn to our right. And we're going to drop down a couple times. So we'll drop down to this section. If we come right over here and drop down and turn around, we're going to have a cave we can go inside of. Now, you're going to have 3 collectibles in here. Your first one's going to be on the left. You're going to have a treasure right over here, as well as some monsters inside. Your second collectible is going to be over here on the other side of the room. So you can come over here and get your second collectible. And after you grab that one, if we head to the far back side of the room, we're going to have a spot where we can jump up. So we'll jump up here. And right here in the back, it's going to be your third collectible in this cave. Now, after you get all 3 of these and take out the enemies that are in here, we can head back to the entrance to the cave. And once we go outside, we're going to take a right and we're going to work our way around. Now, I would recommend getting one of the big creature guys that you can ride on, as that's going to make things significantly easier for you. But we're just going to continue to work our way this way. And we're going to have a little drop down over here. So there's a creature over there to the right you can hop on. But as we go to the right over here, you'll see it'll drop down and you'll look for the bones. The bones that are in the middle of this desert are going to have the next collectible. Now, after you pick this one up, if you turn around and run backwards over here on the right side of these giant rocks, we're going to be able to jump up over here. And in the corner, we're going to be able to pick up another one. Now, after you pick this one up, we're going to turn to the right and work our way this way. We're going to go to the second archway. So you guys will see right here on our left, we have one little opening. We're going to go to the second opening. And we're going to have a scavenger droid over here. Now, this little guy is super annoying, so I would recommend sneaking up on him and throwing your lightsaber, or you can have fun and just try to chase him down, which is super annoying. But you can just stand right here. He'll just look at you. You'll be able to throw your lightsaber, get a little bit closer. And once you hit him, you'll be able to come right over here and get yourself another treasure. And once you take him out, we can jump on this wall right here to our right. So we're just going to jump all the way up until we get to the top. And once we get to the top, we can turn around and jump to the other side. And you're going to see this ledge right here on the right we're going to jump to. So if you jump across, we can dash up onto this ledge and we'll get ourselves another scroll. Now, once you've grabbed this scroll, we want to get on top of the bridge above us. So what we'll do is come right back over here and slide down this wall. We can then turn around and go back towards the front of the bridge. When we get over here, we can jump up on this ledge. And once you're up top, we're going to work our way to the front of these giant rocks. We're going to use these rocks to parkour our way onto the top of the bridge. We'll climb up these ledges here. And this first rock, we're going to be able to just run up. So you can run and jump. You'll be able to grab onto it, and then you can grab onto the ledge. We'll turn around, do the same thing over here. You can actually dash and just make it up. And then we'll go up on top of this one. And once we're up here, we're going to run and jump across. So we'll hit the double jump, the dash, grab onto the ledge. Once we're here, we can turn to the left, run and jump onto the side of the mountain here. We're just going to crawl our way all the way around the outside. When we get to the other side, we're going to be able to jump up and do the little wall jump. Once you get to the top, just continue to work your way toward the bridge. We're going to have a floating grapple that we can use to get to the other side. So we'll use that. And once we get over here and land, you guys will see that we have a treasure right here. And once you've picked this one up, we're going to turn around and we're going to grapple back to where we originally were. So we'll come right back over here. And if you look over here on the left, we're going to be able to grab onto the side of the mountain. So we'll hit our double jump and dash, grab onto this. We're going to do the same thing. We'll jump off, double jump, dash. And once we're up here, we're going to speak to this lady. We have a door here that's locked. The way to open that is to speak with her. And we're going to convince her, we're going to use the mind control to get her to open the door. So once it gives you the ability to mind control, go ahead and do that. And then we're going to tell her that they're worthless. And once we do that, the door's going to open up. We can go inside and we're going to be able to get our next collectible. And once you pick that up, we're going to turn around and we're going to take this bird and we're going to fly over to the big rock formation over there. We're going to have several collectibles over here. So we're going to start down low and we'll work our way up. We're going to fly over to this ledge here. I would recommend jumping before you get there. There's a good chance you're not going to make it. So you can jump and dash. And if you come right back here around the corner, you're going to have another collectible on the ground right here. Once you grab that, come right back over here around the corner. We're going to climb a bunch of walls. So we'll work our way up this first wall here. When you get to the top, we'll have a second one right in front of it. When you get up here, if you come over here to your left, you're going to have a third wall we can run up. And once you get up here, we're just going to jump up these blocks here. Jump to the top. Now we're going to work our way to the right and go over here on this bridge. So we're going to have some floating grapples we can use to get there, which is nice. So we'll jump right over here to this one first. Jump right over here to the second one. And then we can jump over to the broken bridge. We'll jump across this ledge here. And as you guys can see on the back side of the bridge, we're going to have our next collectible. After opening this, we can come over here and take the bird to the Arid Flats meditation site. You guys can see that over here. If you don't already have that, you can grab it. But right over here next to the meditation site, we're going to have a chest. So come right over here and you'll be able to get your next collectible. Once you open that up, if you turn to the left, we can go over here and right below us, we'll have this giant square rock formation. On the other side of this rock, we're going to have a collectible right here. And once you pick that one up, we're going to turn around and come over here and get on one of these giant ponies. And we're going to turn around and then work our way through these giant rock formations. We essentially want to grab onto one of these floating grapples. So once we get up here, we can jump off. We'll come up to this level. We'll run over here and we'll be able to grab onto this grapple. We're going to jump across to this bridge and we want to go all the way to the other side of this broken bridge. So we can come over here, jump to the next section. We'll be able to hit this grapple and that'll launch us all the way over here where our next collectible is going to be found. After you pick this one up, if we turn to the right, we can actually drop down over here onto this rock ledge. We'll turn around, jump down again, and right over here by this pillar, we're going to have another collectible. Now, after you've picked that one up, we're going to turn over here to the left, and we're going to jump across to these ledges. And we're going to have a scavenger droid. You guys can see him up there on the second ledge. So we'll climb the first one. We can jump over here on the second one, and he's facing the other way, so it shouldn't be too hard to sneak up on him. Take him out before he goes underground and you'll be able to get yourself your next collectible. And once you take out the droid, to get our last collectible, we're going to come up here and jump on one of these ponies. There should be a couple that spawn right here. But once you mount them, just head back over. We're going to jump down the ledge and we're just going to work our way all the way to the back. You guys can see way back there we have some floating grapples. We want to jump up on the ledge to the right of those. Now you'll want to watch out for the monsters that are up here. We're going to have a trooper up here that we're also going to have to take out. But once you get up here on this ledge, take out the trooper so that he's not fighting you while we're going to get our last collectible. We're going to come right over here and grab onto this grapple, and we're going to turn around and jump up on the ledge. And once you get up here, once you've taken out the trooper, it'll give you the ability to scan, and that'll be your last collectible. But that's how to get all 24 collectibles here in the Arid Flats. If you guys have any other questions, make sure to leave them down in the comment section below, and we'll see you guys in the next video.